Right, here. Srinidhi Shetty here from Vistara News. I know everyone has already complimented you for the transformation that you have got throughout the film. The trailer is really a breathtaking. I compliment for that. And I wanted to ask you, the question is, if you had the opportunity to collaborate with a Kannada film industry actor, who would it be? Whom do you pick it up or prefer to work with? You, sir.
A Kannada film actor or actress?
Anyone, director, producer, an actress or an actor.
Yash, Srinidhi Shetty, Prashanth Neel.
Thank you.
They're all my friends, so I'm sorry, I'm being a kid. And Rakshit Shetty, of course. And Shamira, if she's there to support. She has been like, she interviewed us earlier and we really love that energy. You're doing a great job. In fact, you're giving more PR than us for the movie. Thank you so much. Very sweet of you. Danny's very impressed with you.
Oh God.
All the way from London. And please, somebody, you need to ask him.
Yeah, that's what.
He's come all the way from London to ask you. Come on, Kirti, one more question. Anybody who wants to ask English. And please ask him a question that will make India proud, okay?
Yeah, question to Daniel, last one. Other question, Barbeku, please. Yes. Yes. Ma'am, please.
Hi Vikram. We all have seen that you have put a lot of effort and hard work into. Actually, I had a question for you. Yes, I was waiting for a long time, but
that's okay. Yeah.
So we all have seen that there is a lot of hard work and efforts has been put into the film. But I wanted to know which was the difficult part, whether doing this film or making it reach to the people.
Convincing the press. No, true answer, sir. Because you're asking all the right questions, all the right doubts. It's our duty to, it's like his duty when he comes and says, you do this, why should I do? You tell me. I want to stand like this. Then when he said that shot, I say, I want to lie like this. No, sir, like that. We have to convince you and ask a question. But I hope I answer. But then, on a serious side, that is a funny thing. But seriously saying, I think doing this film or films like this is very difficult. But getting into the audience is not difficult. It has to be enterprising and you have to be innovative. You have to try really hard because you're doing something very serious. And nobody wants a message and nobody wants to see something that can be raw. You want to give it to them. So how exciting can you do? It starts from the time he writes the story. Write well, make it exciting, make scenes that are engrossing. And that you get them involved in it, get performances that get people to believe that it's really happening. And then finally you have the film, but now you just have to tell them that this is what it is. And so give them little leaks, teasers, trailers, and the job's done. I hope we are doing a good job, or maybe should we try harder? Thank you very much.
Yes, you have super, thank you. Yes. Wow.
This is Ranganathan from KFI. You've also worked with Hollywood movies and you've started your journey in Indian films. So how what is the difference that you find actually with the Hollywood movies and with the Indian movies that you've worked with?
It's a very good question. Indian movies, like Indian culture, is energized, colourful, passionate, visceral. It's magnetic, it draws you in. It doesn't matter what film it is, there's always an underlying energy in Indian cinema. I think we've lost that in the West a little bit. I really do believe that. I feel that Indian cinema is on the verge of becoming the most powerful film industry in the world. I think that is connected to cinema. Because, as Chiyaan saying, you want to make that film. Cinema makers in India are thinking about those cinema-going public who have to spend sometimes very hard-earned money to go with their families to the cinema. And they want to give them something. They want to give them something and they make sure people are coming to the cinema. So a filmmaker like Parvathy has to think, I have to do something special. Whereas in the West, we've lost a lot of our cinemas. It's become about streaming. So that's just content. So Indian cinema for me is still in an amazing place. You've got amazing filmmakers, a thriving cinema industry. it's exciting, and I feel excited genuinely to be part of just a little part of Indian cinema history, and for Parvathy to have cast a British actor who, I mean, I've never seen it before. Maybe a lot of the media might correct me here, but I don't think anyone's ever told me that there's been a British parallel kind of lead in an Indian film. There's been lots of British actors, but the roles are usually very similar and quite small. So Parvathy had this vision about just making things a bit more international. So that's really interesting. And I think Indian cinema is one step away. Once it goes international in terms of its storytelling, then there's nothing stop Indian cinema. Hollywood will, it can't compete. You can't compete with Indian cinema. It won't be able to compete. The numbers won't be there because Indian cinema now internationally is getting the numbers as well. I hope that makes sense. Just what we're saying, yeah. So yeah, I'm really excited to have been part of this. Really.
Thank you. Thank you so much once again. Yes. ಮೊದಲನೇದಾಗಿ ನಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ ಮಿತ್ರರು